A mushroom was struck by lightning, and the next second, it began to emit a dazzling glow, becoming the beloved lightning mushroom from that moment on. Surprisingly, it had previously lived on a dark, damp reef, spending its days with a group of ugly, lazy, blue-capped mushrooms. But it was different. It was born with a lightning-shaped pattern on its head, perhaps a sign that its extraordinary fate was predestined by the heavens. As time passed, it grew increasingly eager to explore the outside world. One day, it caught sight of the lively yellow-capped mushrooms basking in the sunlight. They were full of vitality and energy. Involuntarily, it started imitating them, realizing that this was the feeling it had been longing for. It made up its mind to live on that sunlit reef. One clear morning, a piece of driftwood floated by. Without hesitation, it jumped on, braving the wind and waves like a fearless adventurer. When it reached the edge of the reef, it used all its strength to leap but got stuck on the cliff's edge. The yellow-capped mushrooms gathered around, silently observing this strange fellow. The lightning mushroom persisted, refusing to let go because it desperately wanted to reach the top. Its actions moved a small mushroom with a similar lightning pattern, who wanted to help but was stopped by an elder mushroom. Suddenly, the elder mushroom knocked the lightning mushroom off, sending it crashing onto the driftwood below. The next day, the lightning mushroom returned to its tribe, having lost all fighting spirit. It swayed like its kin, completely devoid of energy. Looking at its reflection in the water, it wondered if it truly didn't deserve to join them, to live in the place it yearned for. A ladybug tried to comfort it, but it pushed the ladybug away. Another day passed, and a ray of sunlight shone on its head, causing the lightning symbol to glow instantly. It was a sign from the heavens. Watching the yellow-capped mushrooms joyfully hopping on the opposite reef, it began jumping again, day after day. Regardless of wind or rain, it persisted in jumping, firmly believing that its dream would come true. Influenced by its actions, more and more blue-capped mushrooms started jumping too. Finally, it found a few like-minded companions. They boarded the driftwood and set sail again. But this time, a fierce storm arose, with raging winds and violent waves. Seeing its companions about to fall into the sea, the lightning mushroom swiftly rescued them, but fell into the water itself. It thought its life had come to an end, but its companions joined forces to save it, and they continued their journey. At last, they reached the base of the reef. They tried jumping onto the reef one by one, but all failed. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the lightning mushroom. The next second, it finally completed its transformation, radiating the light of hope. It lifted its companions high above its head, using the power of the waves to send them onto the reef. Soon, all its companions had been sent up. It mustered its strength for a mighty leap with the help of a giant wave, but it had expended too much energy. Once again, it failed and fell into the sea. The next day, a miraculous scene unfolded. The seawater grew shallower, and the two reefs merged into one. On this new land, countless small mushrooms sprouted. At that moment, the battered lightning mushroom crawled ashore from the sea. Its perseverance had not been in vain. It climbed onto a rock, gazing at the gathered mushroom colonies that had come together. Its body instantly burst with a lightning-like radiance. In that instant, all the mushrooms were enveloped by its glow, and they all started jumping with joy.